Hey YouTube, today we're going to discuss the hypocrisy of the Democrats' stay-at-home orders. I'll give some facts and then we'll draw some conclusions. Don't go away. Hey YouTube, Hill Country Husker. Appreciate you guys checking out my videos. Thanks for all the subscribers. Appreciate the comments, keep them coming. Just want to say thanks for that. First off, it's a fact. We are in a serious pandemic and no one is denying that. No one is denying that those most susceptible need to be watched out for. Here are some more facts. These are taken from recent headlines. The first one, and you all saw the pictures. That's right. Nancy Pelosi unmasked at hair salon. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was caught on a surveillance tape at a hair salon in California without her mask on September 30th, 2020. And this was at the same time that local guidelines had prohibited the salons from opening and providing services to the public. Of course, Nancy Pelosi claimed it was a setup. And the second one, and boy was he embarrassed at getting caught, that is. California governor defies stay-at-home order. California Governor Gavin Newsom and his wife attended a dinner gathering with medical industry lobbyists at an exclusive $350 a plate Napa Valley restaurant on November 6, 2020. Also in attendance at this dinner gathering were 10 other individuals representing 5 different households. Now remember, California was the first state to issue the stay-at-home orders. And here's the governor defying that. But wait, here's an inconvenient truth they don't want you to know about. San Francisco Mayor London Breed was at the same restaurant the next day, having dinner with 7 individuals, not of her household. When confronted about it, Mayor Breed said that she was just trying to support the local restaurant community. The restaurant she was at is 60 miles from San Francisco. So I'm not quite sure how she was supporting the local restaurant industry in the city that she's the mayor of. Lots of Democratic leaders are telling the citizens to stay home and to not travel. Michael Hancock, the mayor of Denver, told the citizens of Denver, stay home, and then jumped on a plane and flew to Mississippi for Thanksgiving. And here's one you might not have heard of yet, but it's really headlining in Texas right now. Austin mayor tells citizens to stay home while he's vacationing in Mexico. I can't make this stuff up. Let me read this to you. Austin, Texas Mayor Steve Adler, after attending a wedding and reception with 20 other guests in Austin, traveled to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico on a private jet with 7 of the guests and vacationed for a week. While still in Cabo on November 9th, 2020, Adler addressed his Austin residents in a Facebook video stating, "We need to stay home if we can. This is not a time to relax. We are going to be looking really closely. We may have to close things down if we are not careful." At the time, Adler's administration was recommending that people not gather in groups of more than 10. Remember the wedding reception, and it was 20 people? Real quick, if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? Hit that subscribe button too. And here's another fact. Remember in February of 2020, after President Trump had imposed the travel restrictions and said that we need to be watching out for those that are most vulnerable. Remember when Speaker Pelosi went down to San Francisco's Chinatown and was walking the street and hugging the bystanders and mugging for the cameras and said, "Come on down to Chinatown. Everything's fine." Remember that? Or how about Senator Chuck Schumer, after the November election, went down onto the streets of New York City and was hanging out with the people and celebrating without his mask on and having a good old time, completely defying all of the guidelines that he himself had set, throwing all that to the wind. And this is New York City, which is a known virus hotspot. Now, all of the actions of these elected officials just might lead you to believe that they know something that the rest of us don't. Ask yourself, why would an elected official at the national, state, and local level defy the science if the pandemic was really as bad as they're telling us? Think about it. Pelosi, Schumer, Newsom, Adler, all the others, they want to live. They don't want to catch a deadly virus and die. I mean, come on. They want to live. They live in guarded, gated communities. They have security details when they go out in public. I would suspect that some of them maybe even have bulletproof cars. So why would they put themselves at risk for catching a deadly virus like that? My conclusion is these elected officials and other notable people, they do know something that the rest of us don't know. They're keeping it from us. So here's what I think we need to do. You need to watch their actions. Don't get hung up on the headline. Watch what these people are doing. That's going to tell you the truth. Just my thoughts. Hill Country Prepper.